Alright, this next video is on solving polynomials. And this is part one, because we'll come back to this later when our polynomials get a little more sophisticated. So let's say I have a polynomial 2 times x plus 4 equals 70. I'm going to show you two different methods for solving this. One method we can distribute first. So I have 2x plus 8 equals 70. Subtract 8. And I have 2x equals 62. Now I can divide both sides by 2. Remember, the opposite of multiplication is division. So I have x equals 31. And there's my answer. Okay, or the other way I could solve this is I see that this 2 is being multiplied outside the parentheses. So I could simply divide both sides by 2 first to get rid of that 2. And now I have x plus 4 left on this side, and I have 35 left on this side. And then I can subtract 4, and I get x equals 31 as my answer again. All right, let's do another one. I'll put a line here so we can see the difference between the examples. This one is 15x equals 5x plus 3. Oh, sorry, this is supposed to be in parentheses. Okay, so I will do it two ways again, one with distributing and one without distributing. So here I'm going to go ahead and distribute first again. So I end up with 15x equals 5x plus 15. And now I see that both sides of my equations have this. I don't know why I'm putting a line under this. Both sides of my equation have this x term, and so I want to get all the x's on one side of the equal sign. So I'm going to subtract 5x from both sides. So I end up with 10x equals 15. And now I'm going to divide by 10. So I get x equals 15 tenths. And I can simplify this fraction to be 3 halves. Okay, so there's my answer. Okay, or again, I could do it the other way. So 15x equals 5x plus 3. So first thing I'm going to do this time is divide everything by that 5 to get rid of it. 15x divided by 5 is 3x equals x plus 3. Again, I have x's on both sides of my equal sign, so I want to subtract the x term. And so now I have 2x equals 3, and then I'm going to divide by 2, and I get x equals 3 halves. All right, let's do another one. Okay, so this problem, 2 parentheses, 3x plus 4, and parentheses, minus 5 equals 6x plus 7. That is supposed to be a 5. So I am going to start by getting rid of this 5. So plus 5, plus 5. And so now I have 2 times 3x plus 4 equals 6x plus, what is that, 12. All right, and so now before I decide which method to use, I'm going to look and see if I'm dividing by 2, are both of these divisible by 2? They are. I feel like that's the easier way to go, so I'm going to go ahead and just divide and get rid of this 2. You could do it the other method, but I prefer this one, so for this problem I'm going to do it this way. Then I get 3x plus 4 is all that's left here. And now here I have to make sure that I divide both of these terms by 2. So 6x divided by 2 is 3x, and 12 divided by 2 is 6. So now I have 3x plus 4 equals 3x plus 6. And this one's a little tricky. When I subtract 3x from both sides, I get, this makes 0 and this makes 0, so I get 4 equals 6. That is not a true statement, so the answer ends up being no solution.
Oh, Cindy said 5 minutes ago I had to go upstairs and do something 5 minutes, but I need to go upstairs in a while because I need to find, I know what shoe I want to paint, and I can't paint the white ones because they like bent, when I put them on, they bent one of my toes back, and it almost snapped.
Well, we're not painting shoes today, and I'm making a video and you're interrupting.
Sorry. I need my stuff.
No, you need to come sit down and do your math worksheet.
I'm doing it upstairs.
Where have you, okay, I'm not going to fight with you right now because I'm making a video. You need to get to work. Come sit down and get to work.
I'll sit down upstairs and get to work with Auntie. Hey, where is my tablet?
Oh my
I mean,
gosh.
not my tablet. Where's my computer?
It's on my desk.
Thank you.
Okay, we got one more.
One more?
3 times 3x plus 5 equals 2 times 6x minus 3. Okay. So this time I'm noticing if I divide everything by 3 or divide everything by 2, it's not really helping because both of these sides have something multiplied. So for this one, I'm going to make the decision to go ahead and do distribution on both sides of the equation. So this is going to be 9x, and 3 times 5 is 15, equals 2 times 6x is 12x, and 2 times negative 3 is negative 6. Okay, now I'm going to subtract 9x from both sides so that I only have x terms on one side, and I'm left with 15 equals 3x minus 6. And now I'm going to go to the side that still has an x, and I'm going to get rid of this 6. So plus 6. Notice it's minus 6, so the opposite is to add 6. So now I have 21 equals 3x. And now I can divide by 3, and I get 7 equals x as my solution. All right, thank you.